December in New York City is freezing. December in the South Bronx in Section 8 housing is a whole different type of cold entirely. The type that sinks into your bones, making you believe that there will never be spring again. I remember last Christmas climbing up the 6 flights of stairs to get to their apartment, knocked on 6G and waited for the sound of children's feet. When Pamela opened the door, I asked if her mother was home. She told me no, she's still at the hospital tonight. I was carrying a box of food, Christmas dinner, I told her, asked if she thought her family could use it this year, and I watched as she began to choke back tears. Listen as she swallowed the lump that had begun to rise in her throat, told me that she didn't know what her family was going to do for dinner that night, that her mother had been in the hospital for 72 hours straight, keeping watch over their baby sister. They didn't know if she was going to live that night, that her father had been working overtime just to keep from drowning, and that her, 14-year-old Pamela, had been taking care of her younger siblings, Domingo and Domeli and Fraieli, children that on some days feel like they could be my own. And I listened as she whispered, "Thank you." Watched the tears fall from her brown eyes, and I cannot remember the last time I felt so much shame. Wanted to take the box back, tell her it wasn't ready quite yet, run to the corner store and buy anything I could that would feed her family, but I knew that it would never be enough. And I thought of the shoes that I bought the weekend before. $40 high tops, a steal by any means, but all I wanted to do was rip them from my feet, because truth is, I have 36 pairs of shoes. And I have never been careless with money, and I realize that saying those two things in the same sentence sounds like a contradiction already, and I can feel the disgrace rise up in my chest when I talk about things. Want so badly to hide that part of my life from others, make them believe that I live on so little because I know that it is possible. And I could beat myself up every day for the times when I don't hold to my own convictions. But I learned long ago that belittlement doesn't beget change. So I will stop talking down and start walking forward, because truth is we all have 36 of something. 36 items on our to-do list, 36 phone calls to return, 36 emails to send, 36 shows to DVR, 36 memories we wish we could erase, 36 things we are grasping so tightly in hands that were never made to be fists. So this year, I am choosing to live life palms up. Uncurl my fingers, open these hands, and show the world that I am living open. I am taking things off of my to-do list. I am setting down my phone. I am spending less. Less time, less money, less worry, less stress, less of what I do not need, less of what this season is not about, in hopes that one day I can give more. One day I can be more. One day I can just be. Be present. Be full. Be alive. Be listening. Be loving. Be honest. Be kind. Be here. So I am throwing shoes out of my closet. I am allowing space for grace to grow in me, for gratitude to work in me. I am reimagining what it means to be giving, what it means to have joy in the deepest parts of my soul, what it means to turn Christmas on its head and see things from a different perspective. Maybe our eyes would be more open if we were looking at life upside down. So this year, I will remember Pamela, and Domingo and Domeli and Fraieli. I will see their faces in every storefront. I will hear their laughter in every Christmas carol. This year, I will choose to believe that even though I cannot change it all, a better world for them starts with me.